Hi, this is Carl Catholic, and welcome to my new video on tips on converting from Protestant to Catholic. And there'll be the disclaimer is that I won't have everything, but I think I've covered just about everything. But again, if you want to contact me later on, you can message me, no problem. I've helped some others that were converting or already converting, but going through the process. So again, I'll tell you a brief story how it was in my previous video from Protestant to Catholic. I was before, when I was younger, a in my childhood, because it was in Catholic school. It was Catholic primary school, and then also going to high school. But before, it was during my primary, I was going to the Catholic school, and also I went to do the catechism and everything, and then I accepted, and I also did the communion, and also confirmation. So I went through the process, and eventually through the years, my parents weren't really practicing, so I wasn't really going. But there was times I was going, and I had some moments. In my previous video, I did have moments. So eventually, after the years, my parents were divorced. I felt pretty down and stuff like that. And as being a musician, I met a lady through some friends. They were playing in a country western band, and told me about the Lord, but it was in a Pentecostal church, a Protestant church. And I just don't want to explain too long, but I went to the Bible. It was great. I enjoyed the reading and everything, but I noticed problems in the Pentecostal church and generally in the Protestant, because I got to know that the Protestants believe in different things, so, or different doctrines. They just say believe in Jesus, and it doesn't matter the rest. Hey, it does matter. That's why I started to see there's things going not right. Yes, the godly life and everything, Jesus and everything, but when I saw the crackers and the Jews, and also talking against Catholicism, there was sin there. I could sense there's sin going on there, and talking, and they're saying, well, they're wrong and we're right. I don't think so. So now the next part I'm going to talk to you is the tips and what to do when you're going through the process of being Catholic. So in this one, we're talking about Jesus Christ. When you go into the Catholic Church, He's always present in the Catholic Church. Never mind what your brain is telling you, okay? You're coming there because you're starting to see things as you seen. So remember two things. The Blessed Sacrament is there, okay, and the Eucharist. So this one was saying you're a Protestant before, and you're starting to go, and you're starting to attend Mass, but it doesn't feel the same ambience, the same thing. It doesn't have to, because that's I went through that too. It's your Protestant brain, because you've been there for so long. It could be 20 years, and your brain might be screaming, and because you've been used to doing the same things over and over. So get used to it. This is the truth, because this is the church that's been there for 2,000 years, and you're going through the process of the doctrine. You're starting to accept. So it will give time, and you see maybe a lot of older person. Maybe you're a younger person. Maybe you don't identify. So you'll have to check with your parish, a few of them, and or if it's close, it makes it better for you that it's close to your parish. Then go there. But what you can do, this is a suggestion, it's like I suggested to a former Protestant, now Catholic, is to go to your city diocese online and connect with them. And they have groups online now because of COVID. You can go on online training with the diocese, and they have young people on that. Either you can check with the Franciscans or something like that, they have, or other groups in your area, they will have support groups for you, and then you can go to the mass. Because remember, preaching for the priest who has the, not like the Protestant pastors, the most dynamic and charismatic thing. The emphasis is the Eucharist. Yes, the priest will give his homily, and he will read or whatever he has, but this is through the teaching of the Catholic Church, one faith, one baptism. Exactly. Everything is according to the Catholic Church's teaching and the deposit of faith. So you want to learn that, because you'll see you will go as a Catholic Christian richer and richer in your faith, and you'll see Jesus will work in you because you want it to work with you. So that's what's my tips for you. So as you're going through the process, and you're starting to going through the process of becoming Catholic, still continue with praying to Jesus, and also as you're learning the process to become Catholic, you will learn as you learn. Maybe if it's Mary or the statues in the church, I still have to. Hey, when I was Protestant and I became Catholic, I was still there, but I knew it was right, because for me, I was formerly a Catholic, so I didn't have to do the RCIA course. I had to go to confession, and then I could receive communion. But I didn't care about knowing about being Protestant. I knew it was right, although I just there was some things like doing the rosary right away, or stuff like that. I didn't do it right away. It came later on. I was slow. I was growing because I wanted to learn, but it took time. So it's the same with you. With your walk, still continue to read the Bible, prayer. You can go to adoration, and then when you're ready, you want to receive communion, do the courses in RCIA, talk to your priest, learn, get through the process. You can do it. So this part is about getting preparation to be Catholic. Okay, they're saying here that the Catholic teaching, because they have for Christians, you're Protestant, because they haven't already been baptized. They're already Christians, but they are therefore not catechumenans because of their status as Christian. The Church is concerned that they may not be confused with those who are in the process of becoming Christians. So for those who have been instructed in Christian faith and lived as Christians, the situation is different. The U.S. Conference of Bishops states that those baptized persons who live as Christians and need only instruction in the Catholic tradition and a degree of probation within that Catholic community should not be asked to undergo a full program parallel to the catechumenate. So just check with your local priest, but they will ask you to go through to do the RCIA, go through the process. I mean, you're doing that in your personal walk with Jesus. It's like you were as a Protestant before. Just go through the process. You'll notice sometimes there are some people. It's like in the Protestant people. You may think in your mind they're not walking completely. Leave that. That's their walk with them, and don't compare it like you were doing it when we were Protestant. Leave that alone. The Lord will take care of them. You take care of you with your personal walk with Jesus, and you will learn. You will start to grow rich. I'm telling you, going to adoration, knowing about the Eucharist, it's growing in me. It's brought to different levels. That's me. You is different. We all have talents. The Lord will use you in your talents. So go through the process. Talk with your priest. He's there for you. Some of them are older and whatever, but you can always go online. I'm going to give you pictures of social media. I'm an older guy, but I stay in shape. But I always stay on the social media, and you can see some of my the people I see. Might be different from what you will look at. You will want to check out depending on the Catholics that you have, but make sure they are not talking against the Catholic Church and the doctrines, and but these are good ones that I give you. Okay, so I think that's about it. I'll just give you a few of them, and you can look them up. And if you have questions, contact me. I'm here for you.